Chariot. More like barely hit any of those infected last time, and we're back. Gonna go ahead and get the same stuff as before.
Fucking that's how you choose to open this one?
He says as he was completely silent, waiting for me to start.
You know I like to have like 30 seconds build up.
Man, I like how you said 30 seconds instead of 3 like you did when you actually explained how we do this process.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to continue that.
Yeah,
move on to another topic. So we already went through all of this. I'll go ahead and skip through the or go through all the questions again because I know we got a thing.
Yeah.
During the there it was. I can tell you about a show that I recently encountered.
I could as well. I completely forgot I was in the middle of it.
You go ahead. I'll go next time.
Mine is like, you know how I really like sad stories.
I do.
Well, this one is about a loser a loser in like his second year of high school. No, wait, I think first year of high school. And when he, like 5 or 6 years ago, his childhood friend died. And now he's having PTSD and hallucinating her back. Or maybe it's the actual ghost. I don't fucking know.
What's it called?
Fucking I don't know.
What the hell, man? What is this story that you're saying right now? I thought you actually had a real conversation topic.
I think it's good, but it's one of those things where like I had to keep like looking up. I need to see my list in order to. Yeah, it was it's pretty much about 5 people in different high schools and stuff who are like dealing with the tragedy of like getting over it like 5 years after. Ano hi mita hana no name wo boku ta kiwa mada hirana.
My god, what the fuck?
That is what it fucking is.
It translates to Anohana, the flower we saw that day. Or Anohana, we still don't know the name of the flower we saw that day.
Yeah.
What an inspired name.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No.
They're all different. They're all from different high schools and have different friends in real life. But at night, they are part of the Midnight Society.
No, I never watched it. Yeah, it's really sad, but also kind of funny. And in one of the episodes, I mean, I'm going to spoil a little bit because I just found it like really fucking funny. So everyone's like, the five friends come together except for one dude. He's like, you guys just should get over it. And then it turns out he's been cross-dressing as her for years.
What the fuck?
And he was just kind of in the forest that they hang out in.
Is this like a comedy?
No.
What the hell?
I mean, there are like a few cute moments with the spirit ghost thing, which only the main character can see. The other 4 just kind of don't get it. One person
don't know the name of the flower they saw that day.
One person just straight up believes it, and the other 3 are like, yeah, I get it, you're trying to get us all together again, it's sweet.
Can you kill Kolbjorn so I can revive him, please?
Why don't you just let him, like, live?
Whatever.
Like, does his health stay the same throughout campaign?
I thought it stayed the same between battles, but
yeah,
I can just revive him, whatever.
The main character also, like, just dropped out of high school and is just playing. Well, he didn't drop out, he just hasn't gone for, like, an entire semester. Like, how the fuck did he not flunk?
I don't know.
Yeah, and he just plays games. So that's pretty much it. I'm only halfway through.
Oh, okay. But it's good, though?
I like it.
But sad, though.
Yeah, and I like sad.
I don't know if I like sad. I usually don't like sad.
You loved Angel Beats, though. And that is, like, the saddest shit I've ever seen.
It's not sad for most of it.
I mean, episodes... Part of 2, a fair amount of 3. Not 4, not... 5 is just all comedy. 6... 7...
You going episode by episode?
Yeah.
I just realized what you're doing.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Dude, I have seen that show at least 5 times. And it's kind of an easy thing to, like, do episode-wise.
Not in your top 10, though.
Wait, what?
Not in your top 5, though.
Yeah, it's in my top 3.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't. What did you say it wasn't?
I said I didn't give it a 10.
Seen it 5 times, though.
Yeah, I fucking love it. It's only 12 episodes, I can get through it quickly. I've seen, like, from episode 1 to episode 12, like, 5 times, and then I've seen episode 2, 5, and 10 about 15 times. Because I just love those 3 episodes. I didn't watch the,
Again, I don't remember it episode to episode, so...
Episode 1, kind of easy to go through. It just ends when they do their first operation. The second one is just them in the guild. The third one deals with the band leader. You know...
Spoilers for Angel Beats, I guess.
I'm literally just... It's not really a spoiler. It's like, yeah, it deals with this character.
Still, the fact that those characters might exist at all may be a spoiler. The reinforcements.
Okay,
again.
fine then. I will just say it now.
Let's go on to the next one.
There are spoilers incoming for Angel Beats if you fucking care. I'm just very vague descriptions. Episode 4 is baseball. 5 is the test. 6 is when the one guy is an asshole.
Patience.
That's pretty much the most vague I can get with that. 7 is when they all are friends with the plot twist at the end, and 8 is dealing with that plot twist. 9 is the fucking backstory for the main character. 10 is the really sad episode, and then 11 and 12 is just like the 2 episodes to like just conclude it all.
Yeah, again, I don't remember it episode to episode. I also watched this like 5 or so years ago, so I don't know.
You did not watch it 5 years ago.
5 years ago, we were in junior. No, we weren't.
That was like freshman.
For some reason, I thought. I don't know why I thought that was 5
That
years
was like
ago.
it was like 2 years ago.
Okay, I watched it like 2 years ago. Regardless, I don't remember exactly my entire 100% opinion on it, or even why I gave it a 10, but I did. So fuck off.
Because it was really good and sad. At least that's what I go with. It had the right amount of comedy and right amount of gaming into the feels after. It somehow made my least favorite character, made me cry for the character. And you can tell what my least favorite character is probably.
That guy.
Masahida?
I don't know. I knew that wasn't the answer.
Masahida the fucking 5th? The guy who... One of the 3 routes in Angel Beats' first beat that I would love to do because the other 2 we already did in the show. And because, you know, like, one of them you can't actually date, I believe, because it's for...
You sounded offended by that joke.
Yeah! I fucking love him! It's like... Do you not like him, or the fucking...
No, I did. It was a joke, dude. Seriously.
I take Angel Beats way too seriously.
God, you do, and it's messed
It's
up.
the pink hair lady.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I feel like that might be a fair amount of people's least favorite until, like, that episode.
Right.
Okay, so what's the show you wanted to talk about?
So, to get into the show would be to get into my Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was very recently when we recorded this. So I went over to my dad's house for his half of Thanksgiving, and he actually came over to my mom's house and everything for Thanksgiving, which is actually kind of neat and surprisingly not as awkward as you'd think it'd be. But then, instead of having any kind of turkey dinner or anything like that, we had stovetop burgers, which is always delicious, and we watched 4 episodes of a show called Forged in Fire. Have you heard of this show, Forged in Fire?
Isn't that the one where people just make weapons?
It's Chopped, but they're blacksmiths that make swords.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey, we got it this time. Cool, I guess.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Now this show, much like Chopped or Sweet Genius to me, is so much fun to watch.
I could not continue Sweet Genius after 2 episodes. It made me like want to hurl.
Yeah, but like, I'm thinking
You
more,
are almost
more Chopped.
starving.
I think more Chopped than Sweet Genius. But yeah, like this show is super fun to watch. Like they start off with 4 of these weaponsmiths, and they start by making. The first round is making a blade out of whatever base material they're given, either like high carbon steel, various other steels of methods that I don't remember the name of, but are specific to weapon crafting. And they go through it, and they go through all the trials and tribulations of making a blade in 3 hours. And then they get judged by these 3 panelists, one of which is just a guy with a long beard.
And let me guess, they all tested by testing it on the contestants, right?
No, that's round 2.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
One's a guy with a long beard.
Oh, wait. They tested it on the failed competitors. Like, if you're out of round 1, then you got to be the test victim.
That would probably be better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, we have to fight these again. They have to... whoever has the worst blade after being tested, or after being judged by a guy with an old-timey mustache, a guy with a large beard, and an Asian guy.
I trust the Asian out of all of them.
He has a catchphrase.
Gotti!
Something like that. One of them gets eliminated. And then the second round is to fix up whatever issues they had with their blade in the first round and make a handle. And then they test it out on various things. Either they test it out, for instance, on a bag of sand, but like it's like a bag of like Kevlar reinforced bag. And or they do no, that's the third round. Never mind. But then they test it out, and whoever if their blade breaks, they're out, or if they're just the worst out of the 3, they're out. And then they have to then they're down to 2 competitors. And this is the part that I think is the most ridiculous and fantastic.
Is it how cool it looks?
No. They get to go back to their home forges, so they're the most comfortable, for 5 days. And they have to make a weapon from ancient history and recreate it. The first episode I watched, they're like, okay, cool, you 2 are the 2 remaining guys, and the winner, whoever's the best out of you 2, will get this check for $10,000. Make a Zweihander.
I love the Zweihander.
Yeah.
That's German for, you need 2 fucking hands to hold this thing.
Guess what? Make one in 5 days. And then they test it out they have various tests over the course of a couple episodes, but in this first one at least, they go through the trials and tribulations over like a short montage of the 5 days. Mm-hmm. Then they come back to what I haven't confirmed it, but I'm pretty sure they tested out these Zweihanders at a medieval times restaurant and theater, if you've ever been to one of those. It just looks like in empty medieval times, where they're in like the sand pit area.
You mean the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, they tested it out by attacking a ballistic dummy with it, and just basically having the Asian guy who's a weapons expert just go and just kill the hell out of this freaking ballistics dummy with it, and say it's like, oh, this sword will kill, this sword will cut. And that's his catchphrase, is this will cut or this will kill.
This will break.
They had a couple break, actually, because I watched 4 episodes of it.
I think a better character would be, this will bludgeon them to death.
And they had, I watched 4 episodes, of which they had 2 European weapons that they did, and then the second one we watched was a 2-parter for Asian weapon special, where they're just like, hey, you 2 American weaponsmiths, make a katana. And then the second one, make a naginata. Which, if you don't know what a naginata is, it's about 14 to 16 inch blade on about a 5-foot pole.
Yeah, it's a spear.
Kind of like a spear.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at, and the weird thing is they have a little montage of, we're gonna just leave this time.
Okay.
To see if this will just beat it. Do what you must here, let me accompany you.
Oh,
we just go straight to Final Refuge. Shit.
May you set that ledger right.
Didn't save everyone.
Yeah, failed to win the gold token.
Yeah. But we still have to. Or are we done? Halt! A voice shouts beyond the gate. You turn to see a troop of Empire soldiers marching through the gatehouse. Shit, we are not good on health.
By decree of the Emperor, none of you are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Foray, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report. Their captain commands. Captain Foray scoffs, calling to the young Captain blockading the gate. These people bear no mark of corruption. All they want is safe passage. Emperor, decree or no, it is our duty to protect them. What good is a soldier who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly. By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fiore draws her pistol, standing between the cowering old city refugees and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. Light weapons are weakest against them.
So let's go to the neglected sword and our shield. And we have our healing spirits, which I forgot we've had, so
Yep.
I'm going to be using that a decent amount. And let's go. Oh, we have both of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, before they go say, hey, go build these ancient weapons from history, they do a little like, you know, video package of like, here's what it is, here's the history of the Naginata or whatever. And then they bring up the fact, they brought up, I remember specifically the Zweihander and the Naginata. They go like, this is still shown in modern day. Hey, the Zweihander is still shown in modern day through the Dark Souls video game series.
It is so fucking good.
And then
you can get it in like the first 20 minutes.
The Naginata, it says specifically, it's like, this is most well known by and used by Sung Mina of the Soul Calibur series. And I'm just like, holy shit, that's the one thing I know it from.
Yeah. I have seen, I keep forgetting what the name of it is, but yeah, I've seen the spear like so many times and I love it. Because I am a big fan of spears, personally. Especially of the halberd, where it's literally just an axe spear.
Yeah. But anyway, that show, in my opinion, is extremely fun. I love shows like that.
Now, for the big question, is it anime?
It's not anime.
Not gonna sell for me, then.
I know. But I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah.
But it was like good in the really, it was fun dumb.
I mean, you get to see people make swords. That's always kind of neat to see. Granted, like,
oh, wrong button.
there's not really a reason to make them nowadays besides just collector.
Kolbjorn?
Coco uses power.
Kolbjorn. Oh, fuck. Kolbjorn might be a little glitched out at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine. He might be a little zoned out, but we can easily deal with this. Yeah, just which one's the captain?
It's that one. Or no, it's the one in the back there.
Okay. Yeah, just deal with the fucking musket men because they are the hardest ones to predict. Good.
That one's the captain.
Yeah.
Or no, that one is. The one I just said. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
I gotta say, these
How about you?
emperors...
No, you're not the captain.
Because you're the captain last when you have like 4 people to do with you.
Maybe that'll work eventually.
And we need some. You're doing just fine. You have Soldier Man and...
Shit! Crap, 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 crap. Apples.
Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse. I forgot to reset. It's been like 20 minutes. Let's just call it.
We just want to call it?
Yeah, we need to get through more episodes. Hi, everyone. We
got a thing.
Oh, yeah, look at it.
For greatly helping the cartographer of our map, we get duel.
What the? You're going to duel him in calligraphy next?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Right, we're going to try that again. We're going to do it, again with just going for the one thing. It's been, let's see, it's been, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's been 4, campaigns since we did a 3-episoder. So yeah, let's do another 3-episoder, why not?
I want to do a 16. I want this to be literally, the entire channel is just you doing the Chariot.
Chariot, I prefer vanilla. That's supposed to be a thing on Cherry, I guess. Is that a good ending? Is that a good one?